Hey, why so frail? First thing that we are going to do in this tutorial is we are going to compile our model that we just created in 3ds Max. So as you can see, here's our model. We have two completely different objects with two completely different materials. And the reason that we do this is so that in the future you know how to set up two completely different material types when compiling. So we're going to go to item test source SDK and give your item a unique name. I'm just going to call mine tutorial demo because if you remember correctly, we imported the demo reference SMD file. And we want to auto skin to BIP_bone, head bone. And what it does is it's going to link this mesh to this bone. Even though we already have them linked together, it's going to make sure and finalize that our hat is going to move wherever our demo player's head is going to move. And we're going to locate our two completely different geometry files. Each LOD must have fewer polygons than the previous LOD. If you remember, this first one was that the cap of this hat was a 32 segment sphere, and then in LOD 1 we ended up adding a optimize modifier to it, which kind of shortened up the polygon size. We're going to hit next. And remember, we have two completely different materials. Even though they look the same, they are set up completely different. So the first material name is bill_UVW. You're going to want to set that as your primary, and we're going to load for the common texture bill_UVW. We want to match the name that the material name is. Same here. Material type is now our secondary, and we are going to load the the cap UVW.tga. Everything is valid. And hit compile. Dismiss and continue. And we are going to explore our model game directory. And as you can see, we have our VTX files, our model file, and our physics file. Now we're ready to actually test this in game. Actually, there's one step. Alright, since we just got our model compiled, we are going to locate our Team Fortress 2 root directory, and we are going to go to Materials, Models, Player, Items, Demo, and we are going to locate our tutorial folder that I just created, or the name that that unique name that you assigned your item to. And I'm going to open this VMF file. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that code, which is the basic template that I use for just about all of my hats, and I'm going to copy it in. We don't need that. The base texture is actually already here. I'm going to hit save. We're going to close out of that. And we're going to go back and we're going to edit our secondary VMF file. Perfect. Actually, that's good, actually. So now we are ready for step 3. We're going to test this tester item in game.